Trinity Guildhall is a new examination board. It marks the amalgamation of Trinity College London and the Guildhall School of Music and Drama Examination Service. In bringing two boards together like this, we have to find a clear balancing act, if you like, between tradition on one hand and innovation and new ideas on the other. And we hope very much that the new syllabus that we've produced does just that.
It has completely revitalised both the teachers and the students, because there is absolutely nothing, no combination of skills or interests that the students have that cannot now be offered in some way for examination. And so you're not saying no to anything. It's yes, you can do that, right, we can find a slot for it. So happy teachers, happy students.
We have to have an end product. We have to have a qualification that they gain if they come into the theatre to do this. And Trinity Guildhall was perfect for that.
Oh, what a dear little house. I've often wanted to see inside it.
Even at initial grade speech and drama, task 1, where you come into the syllabus, if you like, from the very beginning, is a traditional folk or original story told or partially acted out from memory.
Oh, porridge, doesn't it look lovely?
Now that story could be The Tortoise and the Hare, it could be The Owl and the Pussycat, it could be Goldilocks and the Three Bears. But what's important is that that candidate, that very potentially young or certainly inexperienced candidate, is taking responsibility for that story and making it their own.
I suppose at the early age it's going to be what they enjoy.
On the ning-nang-nong, where the cows go bong and the monkeys all say boo.
And it's going to be story-driven and what they're going to enjoy saying and rhythm and poetry. This is now one of the last bastions for learning poetry and enjoying it and saying it out loud.
I am that merry wanderer of the night.
Gone are the days of standing and looking above the examiner's head. We can now incorporate things chorally. They can move, they can do things that they've written themselves. So I think poetry in particular has benefited enormously from what we're doing.
In the very likeness of a roasted crab. And who's she to criticise anyway? I love to just be another character, and I love to be funny. That's my favourite. And miming's my favourite. I love mimes.
What we're really trying to encourage candidates to do is to really take ownership of the material that they're reading and they're performing. It's always been an absolutely fundamental tenet at the heart of the philosophy behind this syllabus that candidates have entirely free choice of material. There is no prescriptive syllabus.
Oh, look! Methinks I see my cousin's ghost!
Because in today's world you have to be able to stand alone and do a presentation. Whether it's learning to say a poem in front of other people or talking about your interests, it's immensely valuable.
I have a car. I have a Porsche. It gives you something to work towards, I think, and it's very easy to do your drama lessons and have fun playing drama games, but to have someone come in and watch you and you know you're working towards an outside audience, as it were, makes you push yourself a bit further and gets you out of the comfort zone.
I say, Trixie, what should we do now?
I try to make everybody do an individual exam and then go towards group and pairs and whatever else they want to do.
We currently offer grade exams in both scripted drama and devised drama for groups. Scripted drama enables you to do extracts, sections from just about any playwright in the world you want. Devising drama is about creating your own dramatic worlds, creating your own characters, creating your own situations, and as the grades progress, the requirement is that you actually write the script, refine it, so it becomes a real proper piece of scripted drama that has been developed out of the interests and the imaginations of the group of people performing it.
Bring that for me, and make sure you see.
It's fantastic stuff.
Can you imagine what life would be like?
The performance arts syllabus really was developed out of an understanding of the fact that increasingly what we think of as performance covers more than just learning lines and reciting them on a stage one way or another.
I chose to do performance arts instead of an acting grade because I felt that I was strong in all three areas rather than just focusing on the acting. So it enabled me to do dance as well as acting and also singing, And the singing was not just singing other songs, it was also singing my own.
I'm very interested in dance, so I might do a grade 8 version, and you actually get your chance to choreograph and then teach other students as well. And I'm really looking forward to doing that one now.
I don't care about expensive things, cashmere coats, a diamond ring.
We learn how to focus, we learn how to project, we learn how to present ourselves to the audience, and these are all things that are unusual, but once you start getting into it, you find that you really enjoy it. And because of that, and because of the drive of everything else, you just keep coming back because you can't get enough of it. And fair enough, it's strenuous because of all the rehearsals and all the work you have to put in, but you know at the end of it, when you come together and you pull together and you get a great outcome, it's going to feel really good.
It's extremely exciting because it's like our first exam performing on stage to an audience.
You're looking at the hood. We're telling the tale, sir.
Our examiners come from a wide range of backgrounds, but they're all, in some way or another, rooted in the performance arts. There are directors, choreographers, actors, dancers, singers, musicians, writers, academics, teachers, leaders of theatre schools, many different backgrounds.
There isn't an expected, if you like, model. We don't go and impose a cultural norm. What's nice is we have a set of guidelines, and I can go in and apply those guidelines to anything. The students are allowed to be as creative as they can be. And that's a joy. That's exciting.
That's a record, that is.
You want to create an environment where they can do well. If they're terribly nervous and I come over as some harridan, then they're not going to do well, and that defeats the purpose of the exercise. I should be as welcoming and as supportive to their endeavour as possible.
That's been another change in emphasis, that it's no longer the person behind the desk to whom you perform your programme. It's now very much a two-way thing.
They're not all going to leave here and go on the stage, we know that. But the skills that they do develop and the confidence they develop here in the theatre, doing the Trinity Guildhall, does help them in life, you know, whatever else they go on to study or to work at.
What this syllabus provides, above all, is a basis for creative and imaginative teaching and learning.
There's nothing that you can't offer now that can be examined. Any interest or skill that a child has can be offered in combination for examination, and I think that's unrivaled, really.